Hey everybody, it's Friday, which means a BAMS's news roundup with loot boxes, mobile, Discord, Steam rules, and a Eurovision movie, and Walmart being tone deaf. My name is Raisen, but hey, you can call me G, and we'll get right into it. Loot box odds disclosure to be required on console. Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony have agreed to requiring disclosure of loot box odds for all future games on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's then expected to carry over to the next generation of consoles. There's currently no set date for when this will go into effect or how it will be implemented and enforced, as the companies have so far only indicated a commitment to its implementation. The American Entertainment Software Association, who recently got into a bit of hot water due to some severe ineptitude, made the announcement Wednesday morning. The intent is the disclosure of the relative rarity or probabilities of obtained randomized virtual items in games with paid-for loot boxes. Of course, we fully expect that the industry will start working towards ways to still have their for-money surprise mechanics with various workarounds to minimize their disclosure. And Rocket League is ditching loot boxes. And yes, staying on loot boxes, the developer behind automotive footballer Rocket League, Psyonix, announced in a blog that the game will stop supporting loot boxes in a move aimed at creating the best possible experience for our players all over the world. This is supposed to happen later in 2019 with a new system that will show players exactly what they're getting instead of the current lottery-based chest and key system. There's no further details, but for gamers this looks like a good step forward, assuming game developers can still cover their costs. Based on other games this should be possible, but at least expect an adjustment period on all sides. And Samsung is baking Discord into its phones. On to mobile gaming. At their Unpacked event this week, Samsung revealed that the chat platform Discord will be integrated in their game launcher, allowing their customers to keep in contact with gaming buddies while out and about. This is the latest step in the mobile gaming arm race between the hardware makers, as more and more OEMs are putting out dedicated gaming smartphones. The mobile gaming platform has grown significantly in recent years, and despite cries from certain hardcore gaming segments, will continue to grow. Discord already has an Android application, but having it as part of the package is sure to entice some people looking to upgrade their phone. Next, Valve requires devs to contact them to change release dates on Steam. For the software developers and publishers out there, Valve has made a change to Steam regarding how to change a release date, requiring them to contact Valve. After accusations that some publishers would alter the game's release date to keep it in the popular upcoming list, Valve took the step of inserting themselves into the process to deter this behavior. Earlier this year, Mike Rose of indie studio No More Robots raised some questions about how companies manage their game's release date on Steam, saying on Twitter that the platform's popular upcoming list was unfortunately a, sometimes accidentally, manipulated mess. Rose added, "You can set any date for your game's release on the Steam backend, and it means nothing. You can set a date and let it go by, then you can set another date and let it go by again, with the effect that it would appear in the upcoming list." And Netflix is making a terrible Eurovision movie. Here at BAMS's, we also cover the occasional movie and TV show, and this week it'll be a short one. Netflix is making a Eurovision movie and it's going to be terrible. Will Ferrell is behind the movie that was leaked earlier, and most recently Pierce Brosnan has been added to the roster of this movie that some desperate outlets are already calling hilarious. We expect a mix of Night at the Roxbury meets Pitch Perfect with none of what made either good and no shortage of American stereotypes about Europeans. And if you thought that one was stupid, hold on to your socks. Walmart is removing video game displays instead of firearms. Walmart has reportedly decided to take down any ads, signs, and demos of games featuring violence in response to the more than 250 mass shootings that have occurred in the US just this year. In recent months, there's been 2 separate shootings at Walmart locations, with the August 3rd one in El Paso being one of the worst cases in decades, and these have prompted Walmart to take steps that are in line with the US White House recent statement. Employees are told to cancel events promoting combat or third-person shooter games, avoid showing violent movies or hunting season videos, and remove any product referencing combat or third-person shooters. For some reason though, Walmart has not changed its policy on displaying and selling firearms despite calls to do just that. And Kotaku has posted 24 studies showing little to no link between video games and violence. In response to the resurging sentiment that video games featuring violence lead to shootings, Kotaku has posted an article with 24 studies ranging from 1985 to 2019, showing no direct links between video game violence and real-life incidents. Of course, with 65% of Americans playing video games and 49% of those playing first-person shooters, it's trivial to find that some perpetrators of real-life shootings have been playing games featuring violence. Yeah, that's a bit of a downer to end on, so how about a giveaway? Leave a comment on YouTube, Facebook or Twitter and you might just win a random Steam key. And this is open to everyone, everywhere, so don't hesitate. As always, my name is Resin, but you can call me G, and if you like this Friday episode, then please like, subscribe to catch more of them, and our regular Wednesday show featuring gaming interviews. See you all Monday.